Hey there, this is Brando Figure. What I have here is Bison from Jada Toys. This is based on a video game called Street Fighter 2 Ultra. And I gotta say, this looks pretty good. Overall, I like the colors, I like the look of the figure. I really like the wired cape. It looks amazing. I'm really happy to have it in my collection, basically. And gotta have a bad guy, you know what I mean? We all gotta have one. If there's Batman, gotta have Joker. So if there's Ryu, gotta have M. Bison. So anyway, without further ado, let's take a look at the figure. Alright, we're gonna go over sizing comparison. I'm not gonna do the ruler anymore because I'm just gonna compare this figure to other figures anyway. So here's Marvel Legends Daredevil. And here is Marvel Legends US Agent. So you can see that Jada Toys can scale really well with Marvel Legends figures. Sometimes Jada Toys can be a little too small, but they do scale pretty good. I think they scale better with SH Figuarts, but I don't have SH Figuarts anymore. I decided to use Superman because why not? Can you imagine Street Fighter versus DC? That would be nuts. They never made that happen. I always dreamed of DC versus Street Fighter video games, but that never came to fruition, and it's pretty sad because that would have been an amazing game. So anyway, I got Mafix, Dark Knight Returns Superman, and that figure looks like it scales really, really well with M. Bison. As you can see, the body types are very similar. You can see the hand size right there on these two, and the feet size and the head size, the body, the chest size, they're so similar. So you can blend this with this guy to make it your dream DC versus Street Fighter. That'll be really awesome. And then this actually scales pretty good with Jada Toys as well, because of Mexico's wide build. They have kind of a wide, like a bulky, stocky look. So it does scale pretty good with Jada Toys sometimes. So there's that. And here are the other Mavix figures. And I think they do scale pretty good with Jada Toys as well. What you can see here is the model kit Goku. Lastly, but not the least, is the other Jada Toys Street Fighter figures. They scale pretty good. And Bison, he is taller than the other two, so that makes the most sense. And I like all three of them from Jada Toys. They look great together. Now you can see how he scales next to DC Multiverse figures, and unfortunately they are way too big, way too tall. So you can't mix the Jada Toys with DC Multiverse. It just won't work. Alright, let's go over articulation. And as always, I start with the head. He looks up this far, which is very good. Down this far. Side to side. Tilt. Really good. Full 360. Let's pop this off. And you'll see that the neck also articulates. You know, there's range. It goes that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. Very nice. Then double ball peg. And you see how that's sculpted. So it's going to stay on the head very well. Now, his shoulders goes up, well, about this far, and forward this far, backwards. Oops, I just popped this piece off. Okay, I guess it snaps on. So anyway, it goes back this far, and now
arm, bicep swivel, and double jointed elbows. Let's look at the other one. Goes this far, and oh yeah, and he rotates up like this far and goes back about this far, which is nice. And it's not loose inside. I wish they did the same thing with Wolverine. It looks really nice. It's nice and like really snug in there. Let's see. You can see right there. There's another piece in between the what do you call it? The shoulder blades or whatever, and then the shoulder, like it's right in between right there. It looks nice. It's nice actually. It's really tight. It's not loose. So yeah, and then swivel and hinge. This far, this far. Now chest. So he arches back this far, which is very nice. Look how seamless. I mean, there's no gap or, you know, nothing just sticking out or anything like that. Looks very nice. And crunches forward this far, which is okay. It's alright. It's not bad. It's alright. And now, side to side tilt and swivel. It does a swivel on the bottom. Not much at the top, just on the bottom, at the waist. And now, the legs close in this far. And you can do a split really good. And he kicks up this far, really high. It kicks up really high. It's got really like a soft plastic piece. Like it's a little belt, and I don't know if it's glued. I think it's glued on. So there's that. It's glued on. So yeah, it's a really soft plastic. So it gives you more range in, you know, in the legs. And then thigh swivel and double jointed knees, which go very far in the knees. I don't like that. And feet go down this far. Amazing. That's incredible. And it goes up this far, depending on this little plastic. So be careful with that. Don't bend it or too much or anything like that. It's a soft plastic on top of the shoe. So if you can lift it up, you can see it bends pretty easily, right? So you don't have to worry about breaking it or anything like that. It's soft plastic, just like this skirt right here. So yeah, there's that. And then it does not have boost swivel. It has no boost swivel. Not even an angle swivel. No angle swivel. So yeah, and then angle pivot goes this far and this far. Yeah, so there you have it. That's the whole articulation, I believe. Yeah, and it's really good. He has a lot of range. A little limited in the boots section, but still very good range. So
when it comes to accessories, he's got those crunchy hands, right? He's got crunchy hands, and he's got an angry face, which I think looks pretty cool too. And you can see he's got like yellow dots on his eyes. It works. It looks like the character. That's all I can say. And then there's the blast effect. As you can see, really nicely done blast effect. I like it. And the shoulder pads here. So let's see see how they work, those shoulder pads. Okay, so you just... Okay, I guess this is on now. Okay, let's put the other one on. Okay, that has a click. This one doesn't. It's frustrating because that part keeps moving. You have to hold it in or something. You start at the bottom right here. Start from this side. Start from this side. And then it's on. It's not perfect, but it's on there. He looks even cooler without the cape. Honestly, he looks way cooler without the cape. He looks good. Yeah, man. That's awesome. I like it. Okay, I would like to talk about accessories and alternates. And this is the alternate head. This is what it looks like. I think it looks worse than the neutral head. It looks a little big, and is the chin looks like a completely different shape. As you can see here, you can see the chin is completely different. It's more extreme on this one. I don't like how that chin looks at all. This one, the chin looks fine. It looks normal. It's just, this is worse. It looks like a butt chin. It looks terrible. It's you can literally put a thong on it and then put it on OnlyFans account. It's so ridiculous. This is better. And you know, the cape, and then it's got the fiery effect. You can put it on the hand. Like so. That's pretty cool. And let's see if it can swap. It's tight. It is pretty tight. This is what a peg looks like. Interesting. And then put the crunchy hand in there. And there you have it. The crunchy hand. It's a nice detail. Looks pretty good. Okay. And then that's about it. That's it for accessories. Let's do some poses. So, my opinion about this figure is that it's a good looking figure. It's great for your collection. If you collect Street Fighter action figures, but can't afford like $100, like $80 to $100 for SH Figuarts Street Fighter figures, look no further than this one. This is only $25, and he is widely available in many retailer stores. So, yeah, he's good. He's super articulated. He's got everything you really need. He's got a cape, and he's got like a pauldrons that you can put on without the cape. So you can have the cape look, or you can have the capeless look, which is great for this figure. and it's very flexible. He can look all the way up. He can do all the poses that you have seen in the video game. So yeah, it's all I can say is it's definitely worth it, especially if you want to collect a bunch of Street Fighter action figures. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon.